Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to explore one of the most powerful control structure in Kotlin, the when expression. Whether you are coming from a switch statement in other languages or completely new to this, you will love how flexible when is in Kotlin. So let's jump right in. We will start by looking at a simple example. Think of when as an enhanced switch statement, but it can handle more than just constants. So let's see this through an example here. I'm going to create a variable of integer type. Okay, so I'm going to add a when expression here. I'm going to add this parameter. So here I will put conditions on the base of this number here. So what if So if the value of this number is 1, I will print 1 here, and same I will add conditions 1, 2 and 3, and I will add an else condition as well. So if nothing matches from above conditions, it will execute this condition. So it will execute this else case here. So let's run this. Okay, so as you can see, it has printed the 3 value here. So the when expression checks the value of this number, and if it is 1, 2 or 3, it prints the corresponding value. So in this case the value of number is 3, so it prints this value here. The else block is like the default case in a switch statement. It catches anything that doesn't match the conditions above. So now what if you want to match the multiple values with the single conditions? So for that you can group them together. So let's see how can we do that. So I can group them like this. So here I will print 1, 2 and 3, and here I will group these two values here, and I will print 4 and 5. Okay, so I'm going to remove this one and I will change the value to 4 here. So in that case it will print this value. So let's run this. Okay, so the when expression has printed 4 and 5 because our number matches with 4 here, so it will print this value. So Kotlin also allows you to use ranges and arbitrary conditions in when expression. So check this out. So for that I'm going to change the value of this variable to 15 here, and I will add the range here, and for adding range we have to use the in keyword, and I will add the range like this. So it will say if the value is between 1 and 10, it will print the message something like that. Okay, and if it is between 11 to 20, I will put a condition that number is between 11 and 20, and here I will print number is out of range. So in this case the number is 15, so it will fall into this case and it will print this message. So let's run this to see. Okay, so as you can see, the number falls within certain range using the in keyword. So it falls in this range, so it will print this message into the console. So now let's see the arbitrary conditions here. So you can also write complex conditions. Let's check if a number is even or odd using a custom condition here. So I'm going to remove this code here and I'm going to close the terminal. Okay, so I'm going to add the when expression here and I will put the arbitrary condition here. So here I'll say if the number is even, I'm going to print number is even, and I'll put one more condition here. And if the mode is not 0, it will print number is odd. So here I am going to add this value. So let's run this to see. Okay, so it has printed that the number is odd because 15 gives the modulus 1 here. So in that case it is not equal to 0, so it will print this value here. So this is an interesting way to use when. So instead of checking a single value, the arbitrary conditions make when incredibly flexible. So we can also return values from when expression. You can use when to return values, not just print them. So let's see how. Okay, for that I'm going to change this. I'm going to create a variable which will take the return value, and I'm going to add expression here which will take the number as a parameter. Okay, so here if the value is 1, it will return the string value 1 here, and if the value is 2, it will return 2 here, and if it is 3, it will return 3, else it will return unknown number. Okay, so I'm going to change the value to 2 here. Okay, so let's move this one. Okay, so here I will print the result. Okay, let's run first. Okay, here it returns the value 2 here. So this condition is true because the value of number is 2 here. So this condition will execute and it will return the 2 value. So in this case, the when expression evaluates and returns a value which is then stored in a result variable. This is very handy when you want to assign values based on conditions. So that is the basics of the when expression in Kotlin. It is a super flexible and powerful alternative to traditional switch statement and can handle everything from basic values matching to ranges and complex conditions. Be sure to play around with it in your own projects. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more Kotlin tutorials.